the absolute monarchy of Eswatini in southern Africa, where Mswati III rules with limitless power, challenges the understanding of the Western perspective. In this corner of the world, every decision of the monarch reverberates with unimaginable force, especially in one of the world's most disadvantaged countries. Here, at the crossroads between absolute power and extreme poverty, the consequences of the king's irresponsible actions take on a gravity that is staggering. Today, in Extraordinary Walks, you will discover the reality of King Mswati III and his wives, which at times surpasses fiction and the complexity of the scenario. Mswati III, born Makhosetive Dlamini, Manzini, April 19, 1968, is the current king of Eswatini, a country formerly known as Swaziland. When his father died of pneumonia in 1982, the royal council selected the 14-year-old prince, Makhosetive, as the future king. Over the next 4 years, until he came of age, 2 women from his family served as regents. He is currently the last absolute monarch in Africa, having ruled for 40 years in a country where poverty prevails amid the opulence of the king, who governs by decree and staunchly opposes the democratization of his nation. Mswati III's government in Eswatini has faced criticism from various sectors due to the perception that the monarch's personal comfort takes precedence over the well-being of the population and the broader economic and political considerations of the country. He is reproached for living luxuriously, acquiring a fleet of limousines and a luxury jet that represented a considerable portion of the national budget, as well as constructing and renovating palaces for his numerous wives, while neglecting the attention to the nation's priority needs. Mswati III has 15 wives, 2 of whom are already deceased, as we will see later, 36 children, and 60,000 virgins. Let's not forget that his father, King Mswati II, had 70 wives and 210 children. To choose them, the annual ritual of Eswatini's monarchy takes place, where the first 2 women impose themselves on the monarch, marking the beginning of a selection process. Thousands of young virgins converge in a ceremony led by the Queen Mother, where the king, his mother, and his eldest sister personally select 365 women. These women are meant to be at the king's disposal for the year, and he has the authority to choose some of them as his new wives if he wishes. Therefore, any virgin woman can aspire to be the king's wife. In August 2005, 50,000 women paraded before Mswati III to try to be chosen. These women, known as Inkhosikati, play roles in the monarchy, and each has her own story and circumstances, from birth to her relationship with the king. Let's talk about some of them. Among the prominent figures is Inkhosikati LaMbikiza, a graduate of the prestigious University of Unisa, South Africa. As the director of the Swazi Royal Initiative for the fight against AIDS, she faced the challenge in a country with the highest HIV rate globally, where the king imposed sexual abstinence against the virus but himself bypassed the rule, paying for his sin with a cow. The king was abandoned by 2 of his wives, including Putsoanawala, also known as Inkhosikati LaMahlangu, who decided to flee the country in 2004 and succeeded using fake passports. Angel Dlamini, the 8th wife of the king, in a bold act of liberation, fled from her husband in May 2012, seeking refuge in South Africa. The SSN Association claimed that her escape was linked to episodes of violence she had experienced at the hands of her husband. However, in a surprising turn of events in 2018, Dlamini made a shocking decision to return to the royal family. Others, like Inkhosikati LaMahlangu, got married and unfortunately, ended their lives by suicide. But we cannot overlook the tragic case of Inkhosikati LaMahlangu, whose life took an unexpected turn. The story of Inkhosikati LaMahlangu, also known as Zina Saraya Mahlangu, born in 1984 and disappeared on October 9, 2002, at the age of 18 while studying at an institute. According to her mother, Lindayo Dlamini, the daughter was allegedly abducted by 2 men, Kathuka Dlamini and Tulujani Sakanza, and the information was reported to the police. The mother claimed that her daughter was at the Luxuries Royal Palace, where she was supposedly assigned to royal services. The mother sought her daughter's return to her custody and took the case to court. However, the state attorney general, Makhosetive Dlamini, intervened and announced that Mahlangu had engaged with King Mswati in November and was currently at the royal palace. From that moment on, there was no further contact between the mother and daughter. Despite legal and family challenges, she officially became the king's bride in a traditional ceremony that marked their union in May 2004. Let's also remember the story of Inkhosikati LaMahlangu, also known as Nothando Dube. Nothando Dube, crowned as Miss Teen Swaziland in 1988, encountered King Mswati at one of his children's birthday parties, an encounter that would change her life forever. Later, she was selected as a wife in the Reed dance ceremony, which took place on August 30, 2004, while she was still a 9th grade student at Mater Dorolosa High School. She married the monarch at the early age of 16. A controversial affair with the country's Minister of Justice, Dumiso Mamba, led her to face the law and spend several years behind bars. Expelled from the royal house and separated from her children, the young queen defied her fate by filing a lawsuit for wrongful detention and torture. Her tragedy culminated on March 8, 2019, when she lost the battle against skin cancer in the hospital. International associations, particularly those advocating for women's rights, frequently make allegations as he has been accused of forced marriages with minors, kidnappings, and mysterious disappearances. Just a few months ago, a Zambian newspaper stirred controversy by claiming that Mswati III had imposed polygamy on Eswatini men, allegedly to address the numerical imbalance between men and women in the country. And thus, we have reached the end of this chilling story. If you enjoyed it, give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more content like this. Until the next extraordinary walk.